Good evening. It's time once again for the Sunday night HideNet Week in Review. I'm Don Ohsman, Editor-in-Chief and Publisher of HideNet Market Reports. In Europe this week, as our reporter, editor said, when he got back to Italy after Hong Kong, nothing's changed. Everybody went to Hong Kong with great anticipation and nothing. So we'll see what happens next week. Hong Kong was a major disappointment for anybody who went with a great deal of optimism. Those people who didn't expect much and went just to get connections and make relationships, they were content. But otherwise, no. The halls were not as crowded as before, although there were, I think, 112 more exhibitors, 1,300 exhibitors or something like that. And there were enough people coming there, but people weren't buying and selling. Especially people were selling, but people weren't buying for the most part. The Europeans who expected strong Asian demand were disappointed. Drop splits are down in Europe just 10% in the last couple of weeks in certain selections. 31.35 kilo English ox sold into Italy at $1.80 to $1.85 euros. Lower UK slaughter is keeping prices up because although the demand's not so great, the supply is down. And part of that around the world is Easter. And a happy Easter to you as well as a happy Passover, but it's the time for the Paschal Lamb. People are eating less meat this time of year, therefore packers are making less hides. If you're in the sheep or lamb business or goat business, that's a different story. Auto demand is keeping ox and bull prices steady in Europe, and lambs and sheep are still weak, and because of the increased supply, probably that much weaker. North America this week, steers were dollars lower, not just $1, this time $2, $3, $4 lower. Plump cows were steady, Holsteins were a little bit weaker. We have daily reports from Hong Kong. It's over now. We had Hong Kong daily reports on our daily and weekly USA reports. So if you subscribe, you can go back, or you got a trial, you can go back and see those reports if you care to do so. We also have a very interesting article in this week's US Week in Review about the Macau factor, how Chinese gambling in Macau has gone down tremendously, 30, 40, 50%. And as a result, it matches how demand for leather amongst the Chinese populace and other luxury products have gone down as well. Combined exports this week were 520,000. Combined outstanding shipped but not yet sold but not yet shipped was up 6%. And slaughter surpassed sales and shipments this week, which is rare. That hardly ever happens. We had a wonderful HideNet forum last Sunday in Hong Kong with John Clark and Art Anchor from Prime Asia, who work with the world's largest shoe manufacturer, Pao Chen, and Dietrich Thiemeyer, who is an expert from Laxness on chemicals and what it means to leather and so on and so forth. That'll be on our website in this coming week, so don't forget to miss that. Don't forget to miss that. Don't miss that. In Latin America, 30-plus Brazilian tanners went to Hong Kong. I can't say they came home empty-handed, but they sure came home with a lot less orders than they expected. Brazilian slaughter's down for the same reasons in Europe, because it's Easter time, but also because the price of meat is so high that the average Brazilian who was buying it can't buy it now. $1.70 or $1.75 a square foot CFR is still the asking price, but I don't know if any of those prices were met in Hong Kong. Argentina is quiet so far. We have a terrific video of our editor, David Holes, and Marcus, who I can't pronounce his last name, from Germany, talking about the world leather situation, how Brazil fits into that, and how competition from India and Europe and so on and so forth. Fascinating interview. That is on our website and on all of our reports at HideNet.com. Just click on the blue button. It's free. And that's about it in Latin America. Thank you for watching. And one thing I want to leave you with, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Read HideNet. Get rich. Thanks for watching. Bye.